The real question with the Timberwolves is everyone's talking that they should trade Towns. Do you really think they should trade Towns?
Not yet.
As well?
Not yet. No.
Not at this point. No.
They need to see if it can work this year and in the playoffs before they think about trading him.
Well, before they traded for Gobert, it looked like they had something going. They were starting to build something. Edwards was blossoming. Towns was a solid player.
Just
that series against, was it the Grizzlies?
Yeah.
They honestly should have won.
And it looked that was probably what made them make the Gobert trade, because they thought they were getting close. Honestly, that's probably why they gave up so much to get him.
Well, and last year Towns got injured and really didn't play a whole lot alongside Gobert.
And Russell hated Gobert. D'Angelo Russell hated Gobert, and then they traded for Mike Conley, who had played with Gobert.
With them,
yeah. So, and he's a way better leader than Russell, who's had his problems throughout his career.
Sucks. Jaden McDaniels doing really good too.
He's best perimeter defender in the NBA.
When the Jazz trade happened, the one thing I looked at, I was like, I really wish we would have gotten him. Like, just him and a couple of picks would have been honestly.
But that's why the Jazz got so many picks, from what I understand, is because Minnesota said they weren't going to give them up, and they'd rather give up more picks. So,
do you guys see the Minnesota Timberwolves being higher than a potential contender in the West? Do you think they're a legit threat, or are they just another team that'll get bounced in the first, maybe second round?
If Anthony Edwards is a star, dude, I think they're there, to be honest. They have Kyle Anderson too. Like, they have the depth, they have the defense. If Edwards is that tier 1A star, I think they have a chance.
I think Edwards still has a slight jump to make before they hit that. I don't think it'll be this year, but I think next year they actually do have a legit shot. Because I think the Nuggets are still the favorites.
Nuggets are good.
Even with Murray out, they're still winning by quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, the Nuggets are just a machine. Like, if you watch them, like, they just always make the right play. Everyone knows what their role is. No one tries to do too much. Yeah, basically.
They're just the Spurs of our age.
But outside of the Nuggets, do you think Minnesota could beat every other team in a 7-game series?
In the West, yeah, looking at right now. Unless the Clippers turn it around somehow. And, I still hold true to the Lakers take. I think the Lakers could beat the Timberwolves. Other than that, they're better than every other team in the West.
I mean, to be fair, looking at the standings, they could beat the Thunder. Nuggets, that's the questionable one, but they took them to 6 last year. Probably the Nuggets' closest series they had. Mavericks, they could beat the Kings. Lakers, I think they have a chance. The Suns might end up being the most disappointing team in the NBA, because I don't know if Bradley Beal's going to ever be right this year.
I don't think he will.
He has a bad back issue, and you know how those things go. Ben Simmons, Dwight Howard, it just derails careers once you hurt your back. They could beat the Rockets. Like, this team, I honestly think they're higher up there than people might give them credit for. I mean, they can beat a lot of these teams in the West. The most questionable one is the Nuggets.